just a young boy standing to my mother's knee. She would listen to the music that would shape the man in me. Just a rockin' and a rollin' and a broken rolling, stoning as I spend my days going to the place where I can hear the Mr. Singer Man play our favorite song again. Tell us about adventure, about the road that brought you here. Share your heartache and your lessons about love, and we will listen, and I promise I will buy you a beer. 6-string at the ready, got that spotlight on your smile. You drove your Chevy to the levee, but the levee was dry. Strike a secret chord like David, sing as loudly as you can about how Daddy was a trucker or a hard-working man. Oh, Mr. Singer Man, play our favorite song again. Tell us about adventure, about the road that brought you here. Share your heartache and your lessons about love, and we will listen, and I promise I will buy you a beer. Let's all take a moment to be grateful for the songs that the singers of all nations have been sharing for so long. Let's be grateful for another filled with music happy day. Let's make sure that all these singers never ever go away. Oh, Mr. Singer Man, sing our favorite song again. Tell us about adventure, about the road that brought you here. Share your heartache and your lessons about love, and we will listen, and I promise I will buy you. Promise I will buy you. Oh, Mr. Singer Man, play our favorite song again. Tell us about adventure, about the road that brought you here. Share your heartache and your lessons about love, and we will listen, and I promise I will buy you a beer. Promise I will buy you. Promise I will buy you CDs. Promise I will buy you. Promise I will buy your MP3s.
Yes, hello everybody. Happy Tuesday. Normally Monday, it's a Tuesday. Great to see you. Great to have you here. Welcome to the Songwriter Show here on my YouTube channel, Songs from the Rua Room, dedicated to singer-songwriters from Belgium and beyond. Episode number 6. It's great to have you with us. Thanks for being here. If you haven't done so already, or maybe you're new to the channel, would you please go down and hit that subscribe button there for me, please. Only about 50 clicks away from my target of 2,000 subscribers, which is really cool. A great community building up here on the channel. And if you're on the Facebook and Instagram, you'll find me there at the Rua Room. Be great to have you on there as well, if you can. Lovely to see all the chatters. We have people from Germany and Gotland and Sweden, and all the musketeers are in anyway. Chris and Reba Jack, Louis Burrows. Probably the Boorman will be there soon as well, I'd say. Stephen, Sarah Della Santa, I see. Sarah's on the show tonight. Great to have you all with us, folks. I'm just reading the comments here. Great to have you here. I won't get too distracted by the comments. But anyway, it is a Tuesday. Yeah, this show normally goes out on a Monday, as you know, every Monday night at 8 o'clock. And tonight just so happens to coincide with the 1 year anniversary of a dear friend of ours, a great supporter of the songwriter scene, especially around Ghent, Bertje van Lanker. May he rest in peace. He's a year gone today, folks, hard to believe. And there's Bertje with his beertje. He used to like the delirium tremens. And thanks to Ara for that great photograph as well. So we'll have a drink of whatever we're having to Bertje tonight. Salut, sir, and may you rest in peace. We used to scare people in Café de Loja. We used to, before we even said hello to each other, we used to look at each other across the room and say, shut up to each other. That was our catchphrase. If you know, you know. But we had great laughs together. And everybody who met and knew Bertje loved him dearly. And it's great we have the chance to celebrate his life and give him a little mention here tonight on the show. I suppose I met him 20 years ago in Antwerp. Later on then, of course, in Café de Loja. So if you want to leave a comment later on, I maybe be able to put it on the screen later. If not, keep it in the comments there. They'll be there for the on the replay if you'd like to leave a message about Bertje and maybe what he means to you. It's great to have you all here. I love to see all the comments coming in. And yeah, Bertje van Lanker. He was only, I think, 4 months and a few days older than I am today. So a sad loss, too soon. And yeah, absolutely. So rest in peace, sir. We'll give you a mention later on as well in the show as we go along. So lots of songs for you as usual. The show consists of me playing back videos from the archive of these great singer-songwriters that I've either recorded here in the studio or out on the road, and a couple of bonus videos thrown in for good measure from other great songwriters as we go. Yeah, it's great to see you all. I know some of his family are watching out there as well. I know his sister is there, and so it's great to have you. I'm not sure if that's his sister or not, but there she is. Thank you, Peruna. So yes, great to see you all. And hello, Mr. Burman, Mr. Good Mojo. Welcome. Good to have you. I hope you and Izzy are sitting comfortably. Yeah, Good Mojo's there. And we also have Anagin. Great to have you. Great to have you all. But we're going to continue on with the show anyway. We're going to move on with the show, should I say, and play the first song tonight. We're going to start off with an Irishman, Northern Ireland indeed, and a man by the name of Ben Reel. And Ben is on tour at the moment in Belgium and Holland. And he's actually playing in Giel, a town called Giel, tomorrow night. If anyone is in that area, that's called Café de Sport. I think it's an 8 o'clock show. Ben is from South Armagh in Northern Ireland and is a fantastic singer-songwriter, a great hard worker, a grafter, always on the road, always touring, always gigging. And it was about 3 years ago when we recorded this song. He came in and he sang a song called Tough People for me, and I think he was on the way to play Café de Loja. I can't remember rightly, but enjoy. Song number 1 tonight is from Ben Reel.
Well, the bank took the keys on my house. I didn't know what to do. My whole dog died that year too. I had the doggone blues. I lost my job and everything went bust. Everybody got screwed. The banks just gambled all our money away. Those sneaky, greedy fools. Tough times, they never last, no. Tough people do. Tough times, they never last, no. Tough people do. Keep on rolling, rolling. Keep on rolling on down the tracks. Keep on going, going, and don't look back. I've been kicked in the teeth, I've been beaten up, been battered, I've been bruised. I grew up through the troubles in those dark old days, nothing but blood and death on the news. I was cornered, my back was up against the wall, run out of choices to choose. I came out fighting with all guns blazing, I had nothing left to lose. Sometimes they never last, no, tough people do. Tough times they never last, no, tough people do. Keep on rolling, rolling, keep on rolling on down the tracks. Keep on going, going, and don't look back. Oh, I was down, I was out, I was stumbling with the walking dead. I was knocked down to the ground, but I got up before the count of 10. 1, 2, 3, 4. People do. Tough times they never last, no, tough people do. Keep on rolling, rolling, keep on rolling on down the tracks. Keep on going, going, and never look back. Never look back, no. Tough times they never last, no, tough people do. Tough times they never last, no, tough people do. Tough times they never last, no, tough people do. Tough times they never last, tough people do. Yeah.
There you go, folks. The great Ben Reel, song number 1 tonight. And Ben is over in Geel tomorrow. If you're around, drop by. That is Wednesday the 16th of November. Louis Borough, that's your neck of the woods indeed. You might be able to get in. And as we Belgians say, Louis, do the grooches if you see him. Please do. Please do. Indeed, it's a great song. Absolutely, it is indeed Guitar Chris. All about growing up in troubled times in the north of Ireland, I believe. But he's a great performer. He's a great all-rounder. And I think you'll enjoy his gig if you get to it in Geel, for sure. Absolutely. I saw a comment there from Rebel Jack as well. He's kind of a feel-good protest song. I love it. Yeah, absolutely. Thanks for all the comments, folks. I want to go back for a second and just, while we're talking about the great Bertje, I want to say hello to his mum. Mon van Lenker is there. Hello, Mon, and thank you for being here. Hartelijk bedankt voor te komen vanavond. And my dodgy Flemish. Our condolences and our love to you and your family at this tough time, remembering Bertje 1 year on. And there was a lovely comment there from Sarah as well. She said, he was one of my first supporters in Ghent, and always a pleasure to have a chat with him. Yes, he was a great supporter of the scene, Sarah, and he'll be sorely missed. Sorely missed. So, yes, let me see. Yeah, there was a Martin as well. There was my Martin. My Martin gets played a lot in the room here. Sarah De La Santa's playing it as well coming up. So, yeah, you never saw a Martin. I know. Lots of Martins on the show in general, always. But, yeah, that was my D35 making another appearance on the show. So, let's move on with another song, shall we? And I have been very fortunate to record all nationality of artists here in the room, and we've got my good dear Turkish friend Alihan Kaya coming up now, being backed up here by Glenn Based. Any of you who were at my Songwriter Festival at the Centrala back in April would have seen his show. There's a bit of guitar swapping going on in this particular track. I'm going to try and pronounce the title. Beklen Medic. Beklen Tiller, I think is what it's called. But you can let me know. Here is the great Alihan Kaya, and I think the only Turkish song so far in the Rua Room, and check it out.
Yazın akşam buluşmuşuz, işten çıkmışım yorgunum. Üzerimde var beklentisiz bir mutluluk. Uzaktan tanıdığım kadın, sevgiye izbelik sandım. O dudaklar övgü dizince pek şaşırdım. Sarık başlıklı bir füze stratosferden inince anladım ki vuruldum ellerimiz değdiğinde. Aynı yer aynı düzen ama adeta paralel evren. Ve ayları mütakiben eğlen sunam gönlüm eğlen. Bir anlasam aşık olmadan ve vuku bulmadan beklentiler ihtiyaçtan doğar bir kısım. Kısa cümleler ve son geceler. Oysa ne şekerdenip ne de tuzdan. Korkmam ki ben sudan buzdan. Yaparız hemen yeni bir plan, aramızı soğutmadan. Küresel soğuma birdenbire, haklıyım ki ben yerden göğe diye düşünürken düştüm yine kendimden nefret etmeye. Bir anlasam aşık olmadan ve vuku bulmadan beklentiler ihtiyaçtan doğar bir kısım. Kısa cümleler ve son geceler. Ya uzun ince yollar gerek, ya hoş söz geçirmez bir yürek. Ya da karşılıksız çıktı çek ve tutamadığım onca dilek. Bir anlasam aşık olmadan ve vuku bulmadan beklentiler ihtiyaçtan doğar bir kısım. Kısa cümleler ve son geceler.
Alihan Kaya, backed up by the great Glenn Based. What a great track, and so expressive in his performance. I love it. And I had the great honour of starting to record Alihan's album here at the Rua Room studio in the not too distant future. So keep an eye out for that. A great act. And thank you, Reba Jack. Alihan and Glenn are playing Café de Loja on the 23rd of November, I assume. And there you go. If you're in Ghent, it'll be a great gig. Nice tones in this one, says Chris. Indeed, Glenn the Caterpillar. Yes, he's the magic hands of Glenn Beast. Absolutely. And the guitar switch mid-song. I know, stuntmen. Amazing. I didn't expect that when I was recording them, but really well done. Class act. Absolutely. It's about yeah, that's right. He told us about a man in a helicopter. That's right. You were at the gig, Stephen. You remember the story behind. And yeah, absolutely. Inga loves it, even though she doesn't understand the word. Me too. I love it. Absolutely. Absolutely. Indeed. It's music, the international language, indeed. And great to have them. Great to have them. So we'll go from Turkey to Sweden, and I believe both of these men are Swedish. Correct me if I'm wrong. Patrick Rydman, great songwriter that I knew. I didn't know Benjamin Peterson, but they teamed up anyway to record this great song called Caroline. And their band name, they fly under the banner Sawdust and Rust, another great name. And love this song as well, folks. It's a production video this time from Sweden, Sawdust and Rust. Check it out.
Underneath the midnight sun, ending what was once begun. The bright red church upon the hill, just like time's been standing still. Shadows falling on your face as we gaze upon shallow icy graves. Wooden crosses in the snow, last confessions row by row. Please don't let that be our fate. Tell me what you feel before it is too late. Caroline, will you speak your heart? I promise I won't fall apart. Caroline, look at me and say that you never loved me anyway. If it's so, I will let you go. Lines flowing from my weary mind, untangling what we have entwined. Dreams tattooed on your precious skin. Somehow you won't let me in. Caroline, will you speak your heart? I promise I won't fall apart. You never loved me anyway. If it's so, I will let you go. Caroline, you put on your wedding dress. How did we get into this mess? Soon we'll hear the church bells chime, and everything we had will be left behind. Caroline, please just speak your heart. I promise I won't fall apart. Caroline, look at me and say that you never
Yes, thank you to Sawdust and Rust for that lovely song. Really gorgeous. Patrick Gridman and Benjamin Pettersson there. Sweden's finest. Sawdust and Rust. Absolutely. Beautiful clips, says Louis B. Burrows. Absolutely. And Jack says he feels an inexplicable urge to go on holiday to Sweden now. So I think Louis, Jack, Stephen, a good mojo, and Annegeen are all taking a bus to Sweden tomorrow, it looks like. Judging by the comments. Yeah. Makes you remember what? When I took photos of the Milky Way and then in north of Germany years ago. Yeah. Beautiful clips indeed. Chris, I'd like to see those pictures actually sometime. If you manage to get pictures of the Milky Way. Sounds lovely. Sounds great. Thanks for all the comments, folks. Lovely to have you with us here on the show. Sarah Dalla Santa is up next with a song called Lost Identity, and Sarah is watching there in the comments, I believe. Great to have you with us, Sarah. Whether you're in Antwerp or in Italy now, we're not sure, or you could be anywhere. She's a great woman for travelling. Yeah, absolutely. But she came in with a wonderful guitar player called David Hermans. The song also features a couple of great Martin guitars, my Martin guitar and David's Martin guitar, but they do a great song together called Lost Identity. And Sarah also runs, or was running, let me know, Sarah, if that open mic is still going on and where it is. Drop a link in the comments there so we can follow where your open mic is and when it's happening again, please. But here is Sarah Dalla Santa, backed up by David Hermans, and a great song called Lost Identity.
And it seems a mistake. sister. Need to bond with my entity. Sick and tired of lost identity. 'Cause nothing is at the right place. 'Cause nothing is at the right place. 'Cause nothing is at the right place. 'Cause nothing is at the right place.
Yes, great singing and playing as always from Sarah Della Santa, and David Herman's there on guitar. Sarah, I am in Morocco. Wow. Tuned in all the way from Morocco. Nice one. Thank you very much for tuning in, Sarah, and thank you very much for performing in the Rua Room. That's a great song, and look forward to seeing you when you get back. So safe journey when you come back, and have a great time out there. Stephen, good night, sir. He has to do Taxi Papa, he says. And don't forget to mute your mic. Yeah, thank you very much. I appreciate that. Don't jinx it now. So far, so good. It's all set up and working. And I think it's been live from the start, but you never know. You never know. Thanks for tuning in, Stephen. And good luck being Taxi Papa there. Absolutely. Jack just says, woohoo. Absolutely. And dropping song. Yeah. Yeah, well played, well sung. Absolutely, Chris. Sarah is great. She really is, and very happy to know her and also to have her on the show. She's a great person too, and we might work together down the road. Rumour has it. So let's see what happens. Oh yeah, there's a fan, Sarah. Yeah, Z Hunty. Thank you very much, Z Hunty, for tuning in and for the nice comment. Yeah, it was a great track, absolutely. And thanks for that. Thank you for that. So another song before we go into the break here is a fella called Broke Ass Benny. What a great name, and he's a great blues man from out near the Pinta, I believe, that neck of the woods, or is it Danes? Anyway, one of those areas. And he's doing a little bit of looping here with his gorgeous wine-coloured Gretsch guitar, and from a Rua Room Rambles video that I recorded one night out in his house, and it's a great song, and I'm sure you're going to enjoy this great performance from Broke Ass Benny. Cheap Magazine Philosophy is the name of the song.
To be on the safe side, she said, and then she killed my dog. Life's a riddle, stay in the middle. Cheap Magazine Philosophy. It's always good to be inside, she said, and she threw away my key. Have a cup of tea, you will always stay with me. Cheap Magazine Philosophy. was good to be outside. She said and she took me for a walk. At last I'm her dog, I'm her slavish dog. Cheap magazine philosophy. At last I'm her dog, I'm her slavish dog. Cheap magazine philosophy. At last I'm her dog, I'm her slavish dog. Cheap magazine philosophy. At last I'm her dog, I'm her slavish dog. Cheap magazine philosophy. Cheap magazine philosophy. Cheap magazine philosophy. Cheap magazine philosophy. Cheap magazine philosophy.
That's the great Broadcast Benny. What a great bluesy number and a great song. He's the master of his craft, that fella. Really and truly, Broadcast Benny, one to watch out for. Check him out. There will be links to everybody, as always, folks, in the description below later on tonight when I finish putting this video out. So check that out. He's digging into that Gretsch, absolutely. He's not afraid to hit that Gretsch, Louis. No, he is not, and he's a fantastic performer, and we love the Broadcast Benny. So look at that, I have to do the necessary evil here, put on the kettle, and I have to do one of these quickly. So right. So anyway, folks, you're listening to the Songwriter Show here on Songs from the Rua Room, my YouTube channel dedicated to singer-songwriters from Belgium and beyond. Tonight's stream is brought to us courtesy of Sangreal, the world of the Celts, promoting Celtic culture since 2006. You can check out their newsletter as well on sangreal.be and give you all some lovely stories and tidbits from the Celtic regions of the world. Thank you, Sangreal, for being part of the show. I run an open mic in Iklo once a month, and usually the last Sunday approximately. It's a 4 p.m. show, folks, and it's literally across the road from Iklo train station, and we've got a fine lineup again on November 27, 4 o'clock. Fataka, a lady called Maria Iscariot, Steve Towler, a British man, great songwriter. Freddie Webber, also a British man living in Ghent, fantastic songwriter too. 9 Seconds to Rome, Mechelen, great duo, and Wayne Matthews, Ghent area as well. So that is the Rua Room open mic, and that happens over in Cafe Penguin on the 27th of November, and it would be great to have you over there if you are free and willing to come over. It's 4 o'clock, easy to get to by train, easy to get out of afterwards as well. So the Rua Room open mic Sunday week. I am an official reseller of AER acoustic amps and amplifiers and guitar pickups and stuff like that. If you're there, they're 30 years in the business, and yeah, so if you're interested in any of AER gear, amps for life, let me know. I'll get you a great deal. I'll get a small kickback. Doesn't cost you anything extra. Stuff like that. So if you like AER, check out the website. Links to everything and everyone below as always, folks. Also, 10 years in the business are Triad Orbit, great American company, stand systems. I'm very lucky to have Triad Orbit gear in the room here. This makes my life so much easier. I hang stuff from the ceilings, from the walls, cameras, and two mic stands on two microphones on one stand, stuff like that. Lots of clamps and clips and stuff, and very, very high-end gear, but very, very good. I can offer you a 10% discount if you use Rua Room 10 in the discount code on the European branch there, Triad Orbit, proactiveaudio.eu. Check out what they have and see if you like their stuff. I love their stuff. I think it's amazing. And so that's Triad Orbit, 10% discount from courtesy of them and the Rua Room. Sunday night, folks, I'm doing a little live stream here, but on Facebook. So you'll find me there, those of you who follow the Rua Room. It's a little Sunday hangout. I'm going to be talking to a couple of songwriters live on the show, playing a few songs, having a drink, just a bit of fun, but it'll be good crack. It won't be as structured or as serious as this, but it'll be nice to do. So hopefully, if you're around on Sunday night, this Sunday night, the 20th, please drop by and see us and come and have a chat with us on the Facebook. We'll be over there talking to the Facebook community. So that is it for the ads anyway. And of course, don't forget, hit that subscribe button there, folks. We're only 50 people away from reaching my 2,000 subscriber count. It'll be lovely to have you as part of the community. Follow me there at the Rua Room on Facebook and Instagram. That's what I'm trying to say. Yeah, so indeed. So the necessary evil is done now. That's it. There's always an ad, isn't there? So look, we're going over to Sweden, folks. A dear friend of mine and a co-writer. I was very lucky to have co-written a song with the great Annika Failing many years ago. Annika runs a wonderful songwriter retreat over where she lives on the island of Gotland. And that's from the 7th of May till the 14th next year. And if you want information about that, let me know. There will be links to Annika. This is the Annika Failing Trio that I'm going to play for you now. But she had a birthday recently as well, I believe. Happy birthday, Annika. Last week, I think it was last Tuesday or Monday or something like that. So if you're into co-writing with amazing songwriters, co-writing retreats are the way to go. If you can afford it, check them out, because they're really... I did a couple in my life, and I always benefited from them, and came away with a couple of great songs. And like I said, very lucky to have written a song called The Harvest with this great lady, Annika Failing. So here's Arkangeli. This is her trio from Gotland. Enjoy this song, folks. The Annika Failing Trio.
night when skies are rolling over with heavy silver consuming all the light. We're right behind. You know my name. You know my name. You know my name.
Annika Failing Trio. Yes, rockin' stuff from Annika Failing and band there from Gotland. This rocks, absolutely. This is awesome indeed, says Reba Jack. You spotted the shortcut capo there, did you, Louis? Yes. Serious stuff. Nice, and again, indeed. Yeah, absolutely. Hiya, Walter. Nice. Thanks for joining us. Walter Coolins there as well. Hello, sir. Good evening to you. Thank you for dropping in. Thanks for dropping in. Say Rockin' Sounds. Annika runs, as I said, the International Songwriting Retreat on Gotland between May 7 and 14. Well worth checking out if you're in the market for a bit of co-writing. So it's fantastic. I'm going to go play a local Belgian band for you now, a duo. Tom and Ed are in the Rusty Zippers. What a great name for a band. They do play great country style music. They're great songwriters, and Tom also has a fantastic studio near Ghent. And yeah, the Rusty Zippers. They're also playing a gig in Ypres on Friday night, the 18th, folks. This great duo in a place called the Greenhouse. It's only €10 entry. It's at 8 o'clock. They have a brand new CD out as well, and well worth checking out. The Rusty Zippers, fab band. Take it away, boys.
When my truck broke down, just before I hit a little old town, hope is black and also do show, but I'm so damn tired I got no place I can go. In the morning picked up a guy and his name was Phil. Didn't talk sales, but he sure loved trills. Told me about party on a nearby hill. I shift my gear and I turn my wheel. At the end of a long and dark and muddy road, went up dead hill and I forgot my load. Pouring rain, but I couldn't stand still. Dancing in the rain with those fools on that hill. But I'm gonna get fired, but the blame is on Phil. Dancing in the rain with those fools on that hill.
time, and I need my rest. In the Doppin bar as the one and only guest. There's a lady in the bed, can she want to share her bed? Not to get down, just want to rest my head. But I'm gonna get fired, but the blame is on Phil. Dancing in the rain with those fools on that hill. Dancing in the rain with those fools on that hill. Dancing in the rain with those fools on that hill.
Yeah, Tom the Porter, Ed the Smoller, the Rusty Zippers, and they have a gig in Ypres at the Greenhouse on Friday night, folks. If you're down in that neck of the woods, well worth checking out the Rusty Zippers. Great duo, and fantastic sound they make. They sure do. Sarah has left us. Take care, Sarah, and thank you for tuning in. And again, thank you for streaming and listening. You're very welcome, Sarah. I look forward to seeing you. Give the Rua Room a like and a share and a subscribe. As do what Sarah said there. Yeah, absolutely. Thanks, Sarah, and take care of yourself. Thanks, Annageen. Love that song. Me too. You were saying you have Run the Row there on the 25th of November in your house. Okay, cool. I'll be sharing that on the old socials for you. Our great friend R.D. Raw playing in Annageen's house on the 25th of November. Cool. I will be sharing that. Yeah, Fender and Gibson, did they ever sound that good together before? Question mark. Good question, Chris. I don't know. They make them sound good anyway. So they sure do. The kind of music to drive home to after a long day at work. Indeed. Inge. Absolutely. Me too, Inge. I feel like flying in that mood. Yeah, I know. It's great, isn't it? Love those bluesy zippers. Yeah, absolutely. Great act, and delighted that I could record them here in the Rua Room. A few more songs for you folks before we say goodnight. I was over in Nijmegen a few months ago, maybe 6 months ago, and you may have seen the Rua Room rambles there when I recorded what was his name again? Now I can't. I've gone blank. But anyway, this is. It'll come back to me. It'll come back to me. Yeah, absolutely. I'm reading the comments there too. But anyway, this is a fella called Intoff. He calls himself Nijmegen's finest, and another couple of great Martin guitars in this video. Even a 12-string in the background here. Check out this great song from Intoff. It's called Gesehen.
Het staat op de muur geschreven. Het zijn de tekens van de tijd. Wat heeft jou hier naartoe gedreven? Wat heeft jou hier naartoe geleid? Blijf maar zitten waar je zit. Hou je stil, verroer je niet. Wie niet weg is, is gezien. Als een schim van oude dromen. Alweer de laatste trein gemist. niets meer over om in te geloven. Je hebt je in jezelf vergist. Blijf maar zitten waar je zit. Hou je stil, verroer je niet. Wie niet weg is, is gezien. Pleinen leeg, de stad verlaten. Verdorde bloemen op het behang. Ik slenter door verlaten straten, naar het licht aan de overkant. Blijf maar zitten waar je zit. Hou je stil en verroer je niet. Wie niet weg is, is gezien. Wie niet weg is gezien. Hey, hey, hey. Wie niet weg is gezien. Wie niet weg is gezien. Wie niet weg is gezien.
Yeah, bit of Nijmegen magic. In Tough is his name. It was Eric de Vries I was trying to think of. I recorded two people that week. Eric de Vries was on a previous show. Brilliant as well. Check that show out. Check out Eric de Vries. But that was Into Wim. Into Uff is his stage name. Links to everybody, of course, will be below. Hartelijk bedankt Walter Coolen as well. Indeed, heel sterk. Great song, great performance. And so good. And there's Antje. Amisha. Great to have you. Yeah, super cool stuff from the heart of Nijmegen. It's great to get out on the road and record some of these fine artists in their natural habitat. Yeah, so cool. Lovely comments coming in there from everybody. Thanks very much, folks. Really appreciate it. Really appreciate it. And I know the songwriters appreciate it as well. They sure do. So I was in the Mississippi in Ghent, Mississippi, and I was lucky to record a sound check of a great young band called Vrijdag, Friday in English, Vrijdag, and they're a fantastic funky band. They have a horn section and the whole lot. And again, this is a couple of years old now at this stage, but the singer Michael came in and sang a song since that. I did a solo song for me here in the Rua Room, but this is his band. They're called Vrijdag. Enjoy them. They're really cool.
Hypochondrie, ziek ben ik niet. Hypochondrie, ziek ben ik niet. Help me alstublieft, meneer dokter. Ik ga er langzaam onderdoor. Het symptoom dat ik vertoon kan wijzen op een zwaar probleem. Zeg het maar, ben ik morgen dood? Of ben ik hier als zo'n neeuw? Ben onderzocht, kapil gekookt, maar niets heeft effect. Ik ben bang voor wat er komt wanneer ik lees wat Google zegt. Hypochondrie, ziek ben ik niet. Hypochondrie, ziek ben ik niet. Help me alstublieft, meneer dokter. Ik ga er langzaam onderdoor. Opgejaagd door een ingebeeld kwaad, altijd voor mezelf op de vlucht. In de schaduw van wat er misgaan kan, een grote grijze wolk in de lucht. Ongegrond gezet, kerngezond, zei de specialist tegen mij. Maar 's nachts belooft de stem in mijn hoofd, de volgende die zijt gij. Hypochondrie, ziek ben ik niet. Hypochondrie, ben ik niet. Help me alstublieft, meneer dokter. Ik ga er langzaam onderdoor. Adem in en uit, negeer het geluid van de stem in je hoofd. Zo gaat het goed, zo gaat het goed, met een rustig gemoed. Adem in en uit, negeer het geluid van de stem in je hoofd. Zo gaat het goed, zo gaat het goed, met een rustig gemoed. Hypochondrie, ziek ben ik niet. Hypochondrie, ziek ben ik niet. Help mij alstublieft, meneer dokter. Ik ga er langzaam onderdoor. Help mij, meneer dokter. Ik ga er langzaam onderdoor.
Yeah. Help me alstublieft, meneer doctor. That's Hypochondry from the great Vredag. Lots of smiles for that song. Indeed, Wouter. And who came up with those lyrics, Suzanne again? Hypochondry, ziek ben ik niet. I know. That's an earworm. Indeed it is. Yeah, it's brilliant. Absolutely. You can't fault the brass section, Chris. No way. It's a catchy one, isn't it, Jack? Yeah, absolutely. Hypochondry, a live sound check out of the Mississippi in Ghent. Lovely song. Thank you, boys, for that video and for allowing me to capture you there for the Rua Room Rambles. So one more song on the show, folks, and it comes from one of the hardest working female artists on the scene. She's she's on the Barcelona scene, but she's worked in Los Angeles and New York and all over the States. Originally from there, now she plays fantastic Spanish rock and roll over in Barcelona. Her name is Tori Sparks, and I met her in Denmark many years ago, but I've been a fan ever since. So here she is with her band, Elmar Electric, and the song is called Until Morning. And see you after this. Tori Sparks.
Oh, stay just for a little while. Let your smile be the light in my room. Give me until morning. Oh yes, and lend me your skin now till the day comes too soon. 'Cause I love you. Yes, I love you the way that the wick loves the flame. Oh, I love you, yes I do. Oh, I love you the way that the cure loves the pain. I was waiting, I have been waiting all for you. I've been waking up cold. I bed, waking up haunted. I've been haunted by the reed. Oh, I've been haunted by things I didn't even know that I wanted till I loved you. Yes, I love you the way that the tide loves the same. I love you, yes I do. Oh, babe, just like the gun loves. Yes, it loves the trigger happy hand. I was waiting, I have been waiting, all for you. Yes, I love you. Baby, I love you the way that the crackles the train. Oh, oh, yeah. I love you, yes I do. All these years, babe, I didn't know what I didn't have until I learned your name. I was waiting, I have been waiting, I have been waiting. Oh, stay, please stay, just for a little while. I need you to lend me your skin. I'm watching you sleep. Oh, as the day creeps in, as the day creeps in, oh Lord. As the day, oh, as the day creeps in. Thank you.
Yeah, lovely stuff. Tori Sparks and Elmar Electric. What a great band, what a great performer. Absolutely love Tori Sparks' work, and what a great band. Folks, that's it for tonight. I hope you all had a cool show, that you maybe discovered a new songwriter and maybe got to hear from one of your old favourites. And thank you very much, all the chatters, for being here. And come join us over on Facebook on Sunday. If you're around Sunday the 20th, 8 o'clock on the Facebook page at the Rua Room. We'll be having a little hangout and a bit of chat and a couple of songs. Thank you all very, very much. Lovely to have you here with us today and every Monday. Go out again next Monday night. That is the 21st will be episode number 7 of the Songwriter Show, and that is the plan. And of course, tonight we pay tribute to the wonderful Bertha Van Lanker, who was sadly missed 1973 to 2021, and may you rest in peace. And there's his good friend Antje as well. It's great to have you here. And yeah, lovely to see you. Lots of love and well wishes to Birch's family on this tough time. 1 year today since we lost a great supporter of the scene, and you'll be sorely missed. Rest in peace, Bircha. And as he used to say to me, shut that up. Rest in peace, buddy. Here's to you. So we'll see you next Monday night, Sunday on Facebook if you're around at 8 o'clock. And otherwise, we'll see each other here on the next Songwriter show. Good night, everybody. Thanks very much. Thank you for watching the show, for subscribing and helping the channel grow. I'll see you next Monday night. That's right, that's right. Good night.